Come on! Hurry up! Get over here!
Here you are, and have a nice flight.
Thank you. Oh, what a beautiful dog.
Oh, here, you forgot this.
Ah, thank you.
The strange cold wave that has struck the northern island of Hokkaido this week continues unabated, causing snowstorms in the middle of summer, the first time this has ever been known to happen in the history of Japan. And in Yamanashi Prefecture, a stone egg was discovered in the rainforest area of the Sea of Trees near Lake
Did he
Sai.
say a stone egg? I
Yasuhiro
think so.
Takami, a young girl who had been hiking in the woods, was found in a state of shock by a group of lumberjacks. Miss Takami was taken to a nearby hospital and kept screaming hysterically about a large stone egg and an ice wall. The stone egg has not as yet been fully examined by scientists,
Oshizawa,
but it is believed
where are you
to be a
going?
petrified egg
The plane's
of
leaving
some
pretty soon.
gigantic prehistoric animal. The discovery of this petrified egg adds another mystery to the many strange phenomena that have been happening throughout the world in recent weeks.
Flight 075 for Los Angeles and Mexico City is now boarding. All passengers are requested to report to the departure lounge.
Is anyone here yet from Mr. Kami's family? There's a telephone call for them.
Hmm? Nobody's come yet. Telephone?
Yes.
I'll take it.
Eh? Two big eyes. And they were moving inside of the egg?
Yes. And who are you? I'm a reporter of the Yamanashi Daily newspaper. Hello? Hello?
Ashizawa! Hurry, time to go. You'll be late.
Take this and cancel it.
Eh?
Ashizawa, you were supposed to go to Mexico. I thought you'd be halfway there by now. You were the one who insisted on going to Mexico to study those rocks they found in the jungles of Yucatan.
I know. But I found something more interesting.
That petrified egg? You're not being very practical.
Well, my father found one before he died. And in the same area near Mount Fuji.
This isn't a question of what your father found. You should remember that you're a geologist and you're supposed to be practical. And that girl they found, she's not in her right mind.
That's why I've got to go see for myself.
Then you won't change your mind? You've been a very good worker, but think of the other employees.
Then I'm fired? Well, now. If that stone egg should turn out to be a real dinosaur egg, what then?
Huh? Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Nobody will come to the Dragon Festival.
You want us to help you set it up?
But you can't expect us to work for free.
Part-time, student work.
With young ideas and excellent results. Well?
We don't need your kind of help.
Aw, come on, don't say that. Hey, look out!
Hey, where's the Fuji wind hole? I saw it on television yesterday.
You want to go there?
Yeah, sure. Ah, don't worry, it's part of my job.
It's a wild place. Better be careful. There's been a lot of strange things happening up there this summer.
A lot of horses and cows have run off and disappeared. And there's been a lot of long worms coming out all over the place.
Well, what are long worms?
They're snakes.
Hey, come on, get off. Hey, you guys want a job and come with me? I'm going to look for a stone egg.
You gotta be kidding.
We could use the money, but there isn't enough money in the world to get me to go up there. Today's hero, seeking adventure.
So you finally woke up. You almost got killed that time. This place is too dangerous to wander around alone.
This place. Where am I?
You don't remember? This used to be your father's cabin. But now, well, I'm using it for a while.
Who are you?
Muku Shohei.
Oh! Now I remember. So I'm here.
Tell me, why'd you come up here? Trying to follow your father's footsteps?
No.
Hey, tell me.
I'm looking for an egg. A stone egg.
What? A stone egg? Oh, the one that girl saw. A stone egg. She probably fell into one of those ice caves and went into shock. That happens to those city people all the time. But this stone your father found was the real thing, all right. Remember this?
Yes. Find a lot of those, and you wouldn't have to worry about money for the rest of your life.
So you're after money. You know, I believe that I know more about Mount Fuji than anyone else who lives around here. And I used to argue with your father all the time. I said that this petrified stone was a snake's egg, but your father said it was a dinosaur. He was a stubborn man.
I guess he was stubborn. Maybe I'm stubborn, too. Say, tomorrow. How about it? Will you be my guide?
You can't do that. If you're going to make money out of it, I won't help.
There's a lot of dead fish in the water. I wonder what happened to them.
Where?
Maybe the water temperature is too warm for them. Poor thing.
Hi. Where's this?
It's down off a beach in Australia.
Oh?
I guess you came here to look for stones so you can make more money. There's nothing around Lake Sai.
Since Lake Lemond. It's been a year.
Move on. Where they are.
Get a stretcher. Quick, get it over here.
Hey, I bet they saw something terrible.
Maybe a dragon. I bet it was Nessie, the monster. Hey, every lake is supposed to have a monster in it.
That's strange. How could that thing they were riding capsize in a calm lake like this?
A monster? Another monster fairy tale?
Professor, is that the answer?
Well, now, there's no concrete evidence that something like that really exists.
And can you accurately predict earthquakes?
Ashizawa. What do you think of the earthquakes we've had in recent years?
Oh, nature's way of retaliating against a stupid human race, isn't that it?
Predict earthquakes and cause panic. Do you think you could survive at that time? Just by having a lot of money?
Sure. I'd find a hiding place.
Like the dinosaur your father kept searching for. After a few thousand years of hibernation, you'd suddenly come alive again.
I would if I could.
The reason your father's theory about a living dinosaur wasn't accepted was the fear that it would throw the whole world into total panic. And Franklin, who discovered electricity, found a toad one day that had been hibernating for several million years, and he brought it back to life again.
Oh?
So finding a dinosaur is within the realm of possibility. But keep in mind, if a dinosaur appears, we'll also have magnitude 5 earthquakes.
The money you can make is in proportion to the danger. Isn't that right?
Ashizawa.
And that's bad?
Was that all right?
Yes, that was perfect.
It's a very ancient lullaby, and it mentions the red Chinese lantern plant. They told their babies to stop crying or they'd put them in the lake. And the dragon with red eyes like the Chinese lantern plant would come and eat them up. The ancient people of this area were very superstitious about dragons.
It's a very quaint folk song. Kuma, be a good dog. Kuma. Kuma, come back. Kuma. Kuma.
What's wrong? What happened?
Drink this.
The poor girl.
A horse without a head. A horrible practical joke.
Maybe it wasn't a joke.
Hmm?
I think you'd both better go back to Tokyo.
Why should we? Because things like that keep happening? But I still have to film the Dragon Festival tomorrow. And how's your work coming along? Looking for that stone egg. It's all right.
Hey, don't scare us like that.
We just came back. There isn't a dead horse anywhere in that area.
We looked all over the place, but couldn't find a thing.
That's ridiculous. There's a pool of blood, and the body of the horse was in it.
There was something that looked like bloodstains. That's from a dog or something that was hit by a car.
Do us a favor. The Dragon Festival is tomorrow, and we've got a lot of things to do. Let's go.
Well, stay out of trouble.
That's real strange. You both actually saw it. Lie down now. You think somebody moved it?
Oh, what's that? Doesn't look like a tire mark.
The history of Mount Fuji, so going back about 30 million years, you'll find this whole area was completely covered by water. Can you imagine that? And then slowly, a little here and a little there, it came out of the water. And that's how Mount Fuji got to be a skyscraper mountain. Since its formation, it's always been a scenic wonder and no charge for the view. 3,776 meters above sea level, making Mount Fuji the highest mountain in the whole country. And the shape of this beautiful mountain is well known in every country throughout the world. Around it are 5 lakes. They are Yamanaka, Kawaguchi, Saiko, Shoji, and Lake Mototsu. Among these 5 beautiful lakes, the one with the most mysterious atmosphere is Lake Sai. And that's because for centuries, people have called the lake the home of the red-eyed dragon. And this is Lake Sai, and I am Maruguchi Akita. And today we've brought you a fantastic present. It's so fantastic you won't believe it till you hear it from the boys in the band. Now, everybody, let's go!
Excuse me, young lady. Is it true there's a monster in this lake?
What's that mean?
What's it mean? It means a monster. Yeah.
Just stick around, and you'll see it soon.
That young couple. They haven't been found yet. And the Earth's crust is moving. And then there's the body of that headless horse, so I think it's obvious that...
Hey, don't start that dinosaur thing. Ha, I like the theory that it's just a big snake. Think about it. A big snake eating up all those cows and horses.
Take a look at this. Here's where we found the headless horse. Looks like the marks left by a tractor.
If it was a snake, it wouldn't be straight. It'd zigzag and weave.
Yeah. Here. If it was the tail of this plesiosaur, it would leave a mark like this.
Come on. That's if it was still alive.
Yeah, well, my father told me many, many years ago, human beings are animals, but animals which have forgotten that they are animals. Human beings really don't know very much about animals. And I believe what he said.
Develop good perception and keen powers of observation.
Because nature has many mysteries. What's that?
Did something happen?
Come on.
Hey! Hey, hey! Look swimming out there!
What?
Hey, everyone, look out there! Hey, out there! Over there, over there!
What is that? It looks like a giant fin.
It could be a big fish.
It must be a big shark. It's a shark. Shark! It's shark! Look, it's a shark!
It's a monster! It's a monster!
Monster?
It's a monster!
Monster! It's a monster! Monster? Monster! Junko.
It's a dinosaur! A dinosaur!
Excuse me. Excuse me. Come on, Junko. We're going. Please don't hold on. Junko. Come on. Get on.
Hey, it's coming this way! Get out of here! Hurry up, come on! Get out of here! It's a dinosaur! Run! Run! Let's get out of here! Hurry up, run! Hey, this is no time to be playing around with the camera!
A face.
It's only a fake!
Ah, see that?
You're right.
It is only a fake.
Gee, it's only a fake fish.
Who would do a stupid thing like that? What?
Let me see.
It's just a fake.
Let me see.
An imitation.
Oh, it's a fake.
Imitation.
Oh, it's...
When the weather gets bad, some people go mad. So let's have fun. Here we go.
Thank you very much.
Here. Thank you.
Well, hello. Were you here too? Did you see all that trouble?
What happened to the stage?
I don't know. Do you know? It's real strange.
Got you. Come on.
I wonder if it worked.
I don't know.
Boy, I'm all pooped out.
Yeah, that wasn't easy.
Gee, it doesn't look like it worked at all.
Yeah, our big adventure for the year.
Hey! Cheeto!
Hey!
How was it?
Let's go. Come on.
Hey! Hurry up and get out of there!
All right. Ah!
trees. Lakeside. Hey, monster! Monster! Mommy, Daddy, come here quick! Hurry! There's a monster!
Hey, watch out! What are you... The monster's here!
All right. We've had enough of your practical jokes. Now get out of the office.
It's not a joke anymore! I really saw that thing! Susuman Hiroshiyar! Oh!
He sounds crazy.
Now listen. If you do this, you've got to do a better job. That didn't help us at all.
Another joke?
Look at me! Do you think I'm telling you a lie? There's a real monster out there! I saw it myself!
All right. The festival's all over.
It has a long neck. A real long neck.
Somebody!
All
You-
wet
you
and
got
slimy. About 20 meters long, with the head just about here.
Did you see the monster?
Yes! Yes! I saw it!
Where's the mayor? Where's the mayor?
Where's the mayor?
Call the mayor! Mayor, where are you?
What's all this now, making so much noise?
Big news! Nessie's in Lake Sinai. It's big news.
Huh?
It's really super big news.
Help out. You do yours and I'll do mine.
Who's there? Mother? Is that you? Huh? That's strange.
When I was still a young girl, there were many times when children playing near the shore would disappear. People said they were taken away by the dragon that lived in the lake.
Junko! But what was this dragon really supposed to be?
Well, you see, thousands of years ago, when Mount Fuji was a volcano and it erupted... Junko! Junko!
Oh. Don't scare me like that. Get in the boat. Come on.
A girl got killed in the lake.
Where it happened? Get me in there. I got a final story. Get out of the way. Get out.
You don't have to shout like that. I can hear you. Do you realize what I found here? Not just a bunch of petrified stones, but a real dinosaur living in the lake.
I read all about what's happening there in the paper. Come back now. There's been an earthquake down in Mexico. So come back now.
Didn't you hear what I said? Like they did with Nessie. How about your company offering a prize to whoever finds the monster?
What's that? Put up prize money? All right. Stay there forever. And dig your own grave.
Listen! This isn't just another wild tale about a monster. I think there's a live plesiosaur here. A plesiosaur.
Attention! This area has been declared off limits. Do not enter beyond the rope.
Hey! Get out of the lake! It's off limits here! Get out of the water! Out of the water!
I read in the paper that a Curl student was eaten up. Is that true? I came all the way from Kyoto by bullet train to find it out.
You gotta leave now. Come on, leave.
Sorry about that.
This is being brought to you from the shores of Lake Sy. The lake is 90 meters above sea level with 12 kilometers of shoreline. It covers an area of 2 square kilometers and a depth of more than 90 meters. Surrounded by 12 mountain passes and maple-covered hills, it's an area with many superstitious folk tales, Lake Sy. But today, this is an area of frenetic activity, as the most advanced monitoring equipment known to science is being set up here, and the leading scientists of the country gather in an effort to solve an ancient mystery of the lake.
JA 75025. This is Foxtrot 1. Report your present position. Over.
Tension is high because no one knows what to expect. Everyone is asking the same question. Is there really a creature living in the depths?
Move back! Come on, move! Move back!
Attention,
move
everyone. The lake is now off limits. Please do not go near the water.
Move back,
Attention! Attention! Please do not go near the water.
Yes, that's right. And besides that, this piece of equipment is the latest full-range scanning sonar. And it's extremely sensitive. Previous models of this sonar could only see in one direction. But with this new model, we have total 360-degree coverage.
Will it even pick up small fish?
Yes. I'll show you.
Ah, it's very interesting.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Large echoes, small echoes are all indicated.
And at night? Yes, there's no change.
Do you really believe there's a dinosaur living somewhere in this lake? I could never believe a thing like that.
Well, the last time I visited you, I still had doubts. But now, somewhere in this lake, there's a live plesiosaur.
You're being a little premature predicting that without any evidence. A poor attitude for a scientist.
I'm positive it exists. And my father was also positive about it and based it on scientific data. And he had never seen one either. But I'm determined to see this plesiosaur with my own eyes.
You're getting more like your father every day.
This is Foxtrot 3. There's been a change in plan. Continue flying.
Number 2 camera, try to pick up the helicopter that's flying overhead. Number 1 camera, stay as you are. You're all right. Number 3 camera. Number 3 camera.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming. Yeah, we'll get started right away.
Yes, over here, please.
Yeah, right over in the other end of the room.
Thank
there,
you for
please.
coming. Over this
Yeah.
way. Over this way, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Look, I've got pictures of this thing right here. I didn't see the monster in Lake Ness, but this looks very much like the Nessie monster. I think that in Lake Si, you have a plesiosaur.
Plesiosaur? You mean it's a dinosaur?
Among the ancient reptiles, in prehistoric times, it's probably the most well-known. It was a reptile that spent most of its life living in water. This giant reptile existed during the Mesozoic era. And the plesiosaur became extinct 70 million years ago. Its petrified bones have been found.
Petrified bone? Don't you believe the picture that I showed you? Look, I'm a UPI correspondent. My name is Harold Tucker. That's really a plesiosaur in those pictures.
Ah, Mr. Tucker, sit down. Sit down, please.
Mr. Tucker, I didn't mean that...
Here in Japan, there was one scientist who believed in the existence of a dinosaur in one of these lakes. And he was the father of Mr. Ashizawa, a famous biologist. Ashizawa Bunkichi.
I am familiar with the theory, but the Academy...
Sorry to say, but his theory wasn't accepted.
Ashizawa.
My father firmly believed a hibernating dinosaur existed in one of these lakes. And when natural conditions became just right, it would come to life again. That was his basic theory of the air temperature and the movement of the earth. Nature has many mysteries. In the environment that we live in, some things become petrified, and other things hibernate for millions of years.
These natural conditions that you mentioned.
All conditions are right.
And what does that mean?
Mount Fuji's eruption.
Eh? An eruption?
Then that means there'll be a big earthquake.
Your Honor! How's this? Look at the dragon.
Get that thing out of here! This isn't an amusement park! Get that away from here!
Oh, you're taking so much trouble.
No.
And today, from early morning, the search at Lake Sai goes on, using every available type of scientific equipment. But still, not a single thing has been found in the depths of the lake. If this continues, the mysterious monster of the lake will go on sleeping in the deep blue water, perhaps forever, as it has for centuries, and still remain a mystery.
Your Honor, have they called off the search? You're going to just let that monster run around free in the lake like that?
All the top-level experts from the whole country were here. They had the best equipment, and even then they didn't find anything. So it's only natural for them to stop looking for the thing.
Your Honor, how many people have been killed so far? 6 people!
How can you catch something you can't even find? And we don't have any budget. The lunches alone would bankrupt the village.
Your Honor! Mayor! Have you thought?
Mayor!
The next one the monster kills might be your own daughter!
Be with you in a moment.
All right.
We'll fix it right away.
Ah, hello. Take a look at this. It could be in the lake, or maybe some other place. Well, now, here we are. Look at this.
What's that thing?
A pterodactyl.
What?
Pterodactyl. If it's a dinosaur, it wouldn't be very strange if there was also a pterodactyl here.
Let's go.
Right.
Aren't you a diver? You are a diver, aren't you? Then why don't you go and dive? Why don't you dive?
Huh? Hey, every one of us has a family. It's too dangerous to dive here.
Cowards. You're all cowards!
What? Stupid. How can you find something that isn't there, huh?
Ah, come on. Come on. You can't talk to this stupid drunk. Come on, let's go.
It's there. It's there. It's living in the water of this lake.
What are you doing? Stop it! Why? Why did you do that?
Look, I know that you're a professional diver and that you're an expert at underwater photography. And I know how you feel about Junko's death. But still, you can't go in the water.
I still don't understand. Why not? Is it because I'm a woman? I understand. You want to monopolize the whole thing. You really are doing this for the money. Isn't that right? You're terrible!
Akiko, I just want to see this thing. I want to see it. A real plesiosaur. Just like one animal meeting another animal. If I should see it, I want to burn the memory in my mind. Even if I die, I must do this. And if I shouldn't come back, then you can go.
But you can't die. You shouldn't die.
Professor, how much farther do we have to go? How big is this place anyway?
Well, you know, I sometimes get lost in here myself.
Ah! You don't have to try and scare me.
Oh, you found one. It's nothing unusual. A lot of people come in here just to commit suicide, and they've been doing it for years.
Attention, everyone near the lake. Listen carefully. Attention, please. In 20 minutes, depth charges will be dropped into the lake. Stay out of the water. No one will be allowed to enter the lake. I repeat, 20 minutes from now, depth charges will be dropped into the lake. Stay out of the water. Number one, number one.
This is number one. Come in.
Report when you reach your position.
Roger.
Boat number two.
This is number two.
Report when you reach your position.
Roger.
Number one, release!
Roger. This is number two. We're in position.
Number two, release!
Roger.
Number one, release! Release!
Roger.
Your Honor.
Headquarters, this is number two. Nothing to report. There's been no change. Over.
Headquarters, this is number one. Nothing to report. Over.
What happened?
Even monkeys can fall from trees, huh? Next time I'll fly.
Don't you think it's a little too rough to keep going on?
No, no. Come on. Wow. What do you know about this?
Look. Huh?
Are you all right? Huh?
Awful dark.
Your Honor, what's that?
Hmm? What's that?
There's going to be an earthquake.
An earthquake?
I'm positive. Go and warn everybody.
Yes.
Huh?
An earthquake.
Hurry, hurry, word out to everybody.
Bring those.
Everybody, quick!
Come back.
Down this way.
Look!
What the devil is that? Looks like a big bird.
Can you see it?
Give me those glasses. Let me look.
Let me look. Quick.
Let me look.
What is it really? It's a bird.
Come on. Akiko. Come on. Oh.
We finally got out.
Akiko. Come on. It's late. It's alive. I saw it. Alicia saw it. Just as I thought. It was still alive.
It's erupting. Akiko! Hang on!
Wait, don't let go!
Akiko!
Wait!
Akiko! Come on! Look out! Akiko! Akiko! Give me your hand!
Akiko!